Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to chat with you guys about 5 things that I think are really important to do before you even pay off your debt. And many of these tips could be used for other things as well. Let's get started and talk about it. I do think it's fabulous to be mortgage and consumer debt free, but before even thinking about doing that, I think there's 5 things that are important to do. And one of these is one of my favorites. Let me ask you guys a question. How many of you have wanted to pay off debt, and as you're paying it off, or it doesn't matter what it is, Murphys keep happening? All of a sudden, oh, I got a car repaired this month, and next month you have a dental appointment because maybe you had an abscessed tooth, or things keep happening and it prevents you from paying down the debt. I totally know how that feels. It's demoralizing, and sometimes we throw up our hands and give up. So these are the steps that I think could help you to be able to attain your financial goal. Number 1, the first thing is figure out how much money do you have coming in, how much debt do you have. Figure that out first, because that'll kind of give you an idea of how long you think it may take you to pay it off, but figure out how much money you have in and really how much debt do you have. Some people can pay off their debt pretty quickly. Some people it may take them longer depending on many factors. Okay, number 2, which brings me to number 2, come up with a budget that works for you. There's all different kinds. I call them different plans. This is me. Okay, I do the bare bones, the bronze, the silver, the gold, and the platinum. I have 5 different levels of budget. I've never been on the platinum before, but I've been on the gold and I've been on the silver. I would say I'm kind of in between a silver and a bronze plan right now. But some people, when they're paying off debt, they want to go bare bones budget because they want to attack it and get it taken care of, because maybe their journey won't be for so long. But say if somebody owes more money, it may take them several years and they really don't want to live on a bare bones budget for many, many years. So decide how fast do you want to pay off your debt and have it something that works for you and your family. So come up with a budget. You may be cutting some things out and tweaking it and figuring out how much money, after cutting your budget to what's comfortable for you and your family, do you have left over to put towards debt. That's what number 2 step, getting a budget in order, is good for. Okay, number 3, this is something that I wish we would have had a little more. When we started paying off our consumer debt, we had a car payment, we had just started to pay off our house, and then we also had another 12 months no interest we owed on some furniture. We only had a little over $1,000 in our savings. I kind of wish we would have had a little more because I was a little nervous with having that low in our savings. Come up with an amount that you want in your savings that's comfortable for you. Each family may choose a different amount depending on their needs, but have some money in savings to fall back on so that you don't go further into debt. Okay, so that's really, really important. Okay, number 4, this is my actual number 1 tip, and this is something we did. Okay, think before you even get, so say that you've done number 1 through number 3. Before you do anything, think about anything that your family really needs, such as, hey, our tires are starting to get a little worn, we need new tires. Or somebody really needs a new computer for school. It doesn't matter what those things are. Maybe a home repair that you've been putting off. This is my opinion. I think if there's something that's a real need and you think you're going to be taking a while to pay off debt, maybe take care of some of those repairs now. So that way, when you're in the middle of paying off debt and you're going along and you can throw, $300-400 a month at it, you don't have all these repairs stopping you. Oh, this month we have to stop the debt snowball because we've got to pay off, we got to put money towards getting new tires. Or this month we've got to put money towards, Johnny's broken tooth, that type of thing. If you can get some repair things that are absolute needs first, that'll get you on better footing. And then number 5, put a plan of action in place that works for you. But with number 5, and I'm going to say this all the time, realize that sometimes life happens, that's okay, and sometimes you need to regroup and go back to the drawing board, come up with a new debt plan and a new budget, and know that that's okay. But I think with all of these steps, before you even start paying off your debt, that can really help, especially the one about getting repairs done and having some money in savings. Also, I'm going to say this. If I were to do it again and pay off debt, I would probably pay off debt, but put a little teeny bit in savings each month as well, because having money in savings always gives me a peace of mind. Let me know from you guys, what are some tips you would put in place if you had some debt right now? What are steps you would want to do before even thinking of paying off that debt? I want to hear from you. If you find this information valuable, I'd love if you join our frugal family. Please hit subscribe and bell notifications so you know when we are dropping videos. That's all I have to say. I love you. I appreciate you. And like always, I'll see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye.